Hello there, YouTube. It's your boy Josh.
It's your boy Tae.
This is another episode, Sports Talk Tae and Josh, and we're going to continue the House of the Dragon Season 2 reviews. We're on episode 5. We were over halfway there. We're about,
Yep.
60% there to the
Mhm.
season is over.
Yep.
Okay. And before we get started, I want you to hit the like button, subscribe. Also, check out our other content on our channel. We do a bunch of everything, sports and everything. All right. So, Tay, what was your first reaction? Episode 5.
That was the aftermath of what happened. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
the aftermath, man. You talking
Um,
about how they patrolling a dead body through these Westeros streets? You talking about that? The dragon?
the fact that they had to put that man in that crate to
They
carry
had to
him,
hide him, bro. They had to hide him, bro.
but
You
gave him
gotta
the
understand. Back in the day, you can't show weakness.
yeah, but it gave him the credit though. That's the crazy thing. They gave him the credit.
Yeah, my man Aegon. You know what Aegon was? Aegon was that person when you do a group project, he just
Mhm.
stayed in the background, but he got the A. That's pretty.
Exactly.
That's pretty much what he did.
Yeah. But I did
Eamon and Kristen Cole did all the planning. That's pretty much what
pretty much.
happened.
Yeah, Eamon and
Yeah,
and Cole. Yeah. But
yeah.
the one problem I did have with this with
Mhm,
that aspect of it from them doing that,
mhm.
parading Maylee's Maylee's head around King's Landing, who is pretty much the symbol of the House of Targaryens, the dragons. I mean, that's their symbol is the dragons, and parading it through the city, like parading it through King's Landing, has to be the most dumbest thing Sir
It
Christian
was
Cole
stupid.
could do.
Yeah, it was stupid. I guess they
Like,
thought they would can rally the small folks about it.
you can't rally them if you don't give them resources. They are
Bro, they ain't got
still
no food,
hungry
bro.
out
They
here.
out here they out here eating spoiled fruit. They out here struggling on these streets, man.
Like, you can't have. I don't know what people thought, and then I'll get to the amen part of that aspect of it as well later. But from this aspect of it, from Sir Christian Cole, from Sir Cole, I didn't get it why you're parading Maylease, who was a well received, well, one of the well respected dragons in King's Landing. Like actually being a protector. Like literally, that was Rhaenys's father's dragon that she inherited from him. Like,
Mhm.
and you paraded around the town like, oh, see, yeah, see, we can take down dragons, even though they have dragons.
Mhm.
Didn't make sense, but
It was
I
supposed to
digress.
rally the people.
But you can't rally them if you don't have them resources. Can't have hungry people and you
Yeah,
try
they
to
got they got to
rally.
figure out they got to figure out how to get the food, and the blockade is doing more damage than what people think.
Exactly. And which like I said, we'll get into that with Eamon, you know,
Mm.
taking pretty much with his situation with that. Um, the other thing I've realized with this episode was I think Allison's starting to realize the regret of making Aegon the king is starting to kick in. She was so disoriented in this episode. She did not care.
Oh,
Like
yeah. You talking about when they didn't care about
yeah,
her? Like I don't think they take her serious. She
yeah.
just did be there.
Like and then she looked disoriented because now they trying to figure out if Aegon is going to live, but it was her words that made him do it in the first place.
Mm.
It's like it's kind of like that double entendre. You
I
care
think I
now.
think he'll live. He probably won't walk or anything like that. Or
Nah, he's gonna heal.
he's gonna
He healed. Yeah, in the book he healed. Like he's not even. Yeah, he don't need no wheelchair. Nothing. He's gonna be healed. He's just gonna be burnt from.
he'll be walking with his up. He look very extra crispy out there, man. He look a little burnt.
I ain't gonna say
You
he
get my
kind of
drift.
he kind of like his pops from season like at the end of season 1. But it doesn't need to hear no that.
Bro, you wrong for that, man. He kept the round peace. I'm just saying that, man. He kept the peace.
He did, but
Mhm.
it showed. But like I said, it showed
Mhm.
that Allison's kind of like like I said, disoriented, and she feel as though she don't need to be there, and it kind of was, like I said, it was kind of like of her own doing of that, truthfully. But they get to the point where Cole, um, Cole tried to tell her what happened. He kind of like told a fib. And he said really what happened. He just said, "We don't know." It was
Man, he looked like he got a little PTSD, man, from that
yeah,
dragon battle.
yeah, he did. Um, and then but the fact that he kind of like covered it up and tried to say that Maylise was kind of like the reason why he was burnt up like that, it was kind of like no. And then like I said, Aemon, being typical sibling, he's not gonna say anything. That's same thing happened when he killed Luke. Like, what I'm saying?
Come
It was
on,
the
man.
same thing. You know
You
what I'm
gotta do
saying?
what you gotta do by any means necessary, man.
Yeah, but the thing was, he knew his brother was heir, and he knew that he was next to next heir after
Yeah,
that.
but if you go back to season one, Aegon didn't even want the crown.
He didn't, and that's
If
what I'm
you
saying.
actually go back to it, if you go back to season one when he was drunk, he was drunk.
But that
Aemon technically wanted the crown. If you actually go back and look at it, I can't remember the exact episode, but
but then that goes into him being like Damon.
yeah, he is like Damon, like similar like
He
his uncle.
he is like his uncle. There's no no
Aemon
reason.
he might have been a better king than Aegon. I don't think he one of those guys is like when you get the new job, they still training
Yeah,
after a year later. That's pretty much he's still going back to the man. He said, so I gotta do this. That's pretty much what he is he doing.
yeah. And then you get pushed into a battle that
Hmm.
you wasn't prepared
Are you
for.
talking about a battle that no one asked him to show up to? You talking about that
Exactly,
battle? Never
exactly,
mind. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop.
exactly. But that's
You talking
true
about when he
though.
got drunk? That was that liquid courage.
Yeah,
That's what got him in that situation.
yeah. And then yeah. I mean, it's a lot we could go with this episode. The fact that a lot of people are still, especially Lord Corliss, having his grief moment by Rhaenys getting killed in battle, and pretty much how that whole like
Yeah, because he
that
needed
whole
air.
house, yeah, he needed heir. He was trying to give it to give it to his daughter,
Granddaughter. Yeah, one
granddaughter.
of his
Yeah,
granddaughters.
yeah,
They probably the way they're going is look like they leaning towards one of his bastard kids.
yeah.
That's what I think. There's out of wedlock children. That's
And
what
it
I think they.
looked and it looked like Rhaenyra is trying to make him hit her hand, pretty much for the kingdom, for her kingdom at Dragonstone. So it's like he knows that he wants to get revenge, but right now he's at a point where he just wants to just grieve right now.
Yeah, because it'd be good if that work out because the black camp's a little divided. I guess taking orders from a woman. I
Yeah,
guess it was it's like a back and forth.
yeah,
But what's up with your boy Damon? Your man Damon out there tripping. Yeah, I don't know what he on.
yeah. Him, he
That
pretty,
mom scene was out of
yeah.
that was out of pocket. Tell you,
That was
I'm just gonna say
that was wow.
them
That
Targaryens is they different. Tell you, we just gonna say that they
Cause
different.
I was like, he never. I was like, it was weird because I was like, he never knew his mom, so that's why I was kind of like,
Moms died young,
yeah, that's why,
childbirth.
yeah.
Yeah, difficulty with childbirth.
So that's why I was like,
Mm.
how? And then when she said, you always was my favorite son, I was like, whoa, wait a minute, yeah, back up, Damon, Damon, get out, abort mission, wake up,
Get
Damon.
out of there. Arnold Schwarzenegger, get to the chopper. Get to the
Yeah,
chopper.
you just be like, wake up, Damon. Just wake up. Just get out of there. Get out of the dream. Get out of the dream.
Abort
Get
mission.
out of there.
Flag on play.
Yeah, pretty
10-yard
much.
penalty.
Yeah.
One of
And
those.
I think, and the funny thing is about this whole thing. Oh, what's her name? Elise Rivers. I think that's how. I
Mhm.
think that's her name. I got a weird feeling she gonna set him up.
Set him up.
I've seen something in the book that refreshed my memory about her, but I'm not
Mhm.
gonna leave that out because we only in episode 5. So I'm gonna leave that out. But you hear this first. She will set Damon up some way, somehow. She cannot be trusted.
Mhm.
You can clearly see it.
Okay.
She cannot be
You
trusted.
think she drugging him?
Drugging him, and I think she
She,
gonna set
she
it
in the
up.
Rick Ross? I ain't gonna say the Rick Ross line. You know, y'all know it. You know it.
I do, but if it is like I think it's gonna play out, and if you know that
Mhm.
character, she's gonna set him up. She gonna set that. She gonna set
And,
him
and
up.
and Damon's not doing a good job getting the army together. He's
Nah, because
not doing a good
because
job.
he don't know that the Meleese thing happened, and now people are catching courage of not being scared of dragons anymore.
Yeah.
It was like the beginning of the end, pretty much of the fear of dragons. It was like the beginning of the end because now they're taking out their own. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like they're taking each other out. So why should we be scared of them if they're going to take each other out anyway? You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It's like for them it's like that common law for them. Why should we when y'all can't even get y'all own people pretty much in check. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. The
I can
whole
see the
Civil
problem.
War saw that in person
Yeah,
to the legacy to the house.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it saw that in
And that's why
person.
the Brackens was like, nah, we good.
The
We'll go back.
Bernie, yeah.
Yeah, burn me.
Ain't
Like
no fear. You don't put no fear in my heart. It's like
exactly. But I do like the
like
fact
he,
that
yeah.
but I did like the fact
Go ahead.
that Chase is growing up in our very eyes now. Now he's becoming the character.
Mhm.
Now he's becoming the son Rhaenyra wanted him to be, pretty much the leader of this. As far as the kids aspect of, she wanted him to be the leader, and he's actually showing up. By him going to see the twins, um,
Mhm.
and pretty much negotiating that whole thing for them to get an army for Rhaenyra in that battle. So she's literally putting her trust back into him as far as doing negotiations and stuff like that. Because she was kind of still. I don't think she wanted to admit it. I think she was
Mhm.
still kind of like pissed off, but also traumatized of what happened to Luke when they supposed to been just doing the negotiations, and a
Oh,
tragic
okay.
and a tragic thing happened. Um, and I think she never really got over it because now that she knows she's in a war, she still had that motherly. She still think like a mother first more than a queen. If you get what I'm saying, with with uh,
I
with
understand.
with her knight, with her knights and she's not looking at him like a knight or a soldier. She's looking at him like you're my son first. So we gotta take every precaution because if you go down, it gets me close. It gets me for me to get closer to come out there. You know what I'm saying? She ain't trying to go out there,
Mhm.
right? So you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we
I
got the
think it. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, I said then you got the ending. Like Chase and Rhaenyra talking about the plan about getting the more the elder dragons to come out.
Mhm.
So it looks like they got a plan. It's just that
I think the dragon seed is what they're gonna do is probably find people with Valerian blood to ride the
yeah,
dragons for it. And
yeah.
any predictions? Only prediction I can think of them. I think the small folks are gonna ride because they close the gate. There's no food.
I don't think
It's
Allison.
gonna be a huge fight within.
Yeah, Helena and Allison cannot be out in the public. And that was the thing. Aemon,
Mhm.
boarding up the city because he took
What
over.
was?
Ben.
I have
Yeah,
no idea why.
like that was dumb. I
He,
was like,
he
there's,
should have
there's
been trying to figure out how can we get food.
yeah, other than boarding them in. Like I was like, why would you board them
Yeah,
in?
but
Yeah,
like from previous episode, I think they running out of money, Tay.
yeah, yeah. it's something. And then him taking over, and Helena coming behind him, pretty much saying, was it worth was it worth it? Because now you pretty much are the leader right now. So until Aegon's get better, you pretty much are king. You're the prince, but you're in control. So was it worth it? So because clearly he
Yeah.
backstabbed his own brother in the back.
I still don't like the face of Allison when they just disregarded her, even though she the reason they empowered and the reason for the Civil War, all from a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
That's called
Oh,
karma, Tay. That's like
yeah.
it's like karma.
Well, not only is that karma, her being arrogant, not even arrogant, just arrogant. She was just arrogant about it. Then
Mhm.
when Nero was trying to warn her about it, don't let this get to your head. Now they see who you really are. It's like,
Yeah.
and now your own kids don't even want to listen to you.
Nah, own kids don't even listen to you. Hell, she was supposed to hit him with I held you in my belly for 9 months. Before they hit the old school,
Yeah,
the
I brought you in this
joking
world. I
with
can
you.
take you out. Type of situation. Yeah,
I don't have kids, but I always wanted to say that. But I always wanted to say if you got hung, you can hear. I always wanted to say that. You know what I mean?
yeah. But like overall, she's starting to feel it now. The only problem
Yeah.
is like it's too late. Like she can't make no changes. She just got to sit there. She's still part of the committee. It's nothing she can do. She's still
Oh,
the queen of King's Landing. No matter what, she's still the queen.
okay. All right. So give it a rating, 0 to 10. What we get this episode?
I like the pace and everything for it. But it kind of felt like it was a filler. It was a good filler though, like a good
Yeah,
filler
it was the last
episode.
episode. It was the
Um,
last episode.
I'd say 7.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it 7.7, slightly above. And what episode? Come on. I think it, episode 4 was probably the best episode
Yeah,
so
that's
far
probably
this
the best
season.
episode. Yeah,
So
I,
far this season, just long.
yeah. So
Any projection? You think they're gonna have another battle, big battle for this season potentially?
I think it might be another big battle, but I think me personally, I think the next big battle, and I think the next big deaths, I would say, I think it's
Hmm.
gonna be Damon and Aemon.
Ooh, you think they're gonna do it this season?
I think they're gonna do it this season.
Ooh, I don't think they're going. I think they're gonna say that for season 3.
Only reason why I say I think it's gonna be this season because it's leaning, like I said, because that damn Rivers, that damn Elise Rivers. I think she's going to be in the middle of this whole thing, and I think she's gonna set a battle up between them two.
Think
I think
so?
it'll be the lead
Okay, that's a decent prediction. Okay, I'm not gonna.
because they
Okay,
know,
you might be true.
yeah, because they know that Damon is at Hammerhall. They know he's there
Because I think what they trying to do is surround
around him.
pretty
Yes,
much.
around him.
They trying to surround everything, pretty much giving
Yeah,
them a slight edge.
yeah. Because once they took Rook's Rest, it kind of like took away her pretty much her territory as far as like what she can maneuver around. So when they
Hmm.
did that, like you said, it's starting to make a
So
circle
what
around her.
what she can pretty much go to the north, pretty much.
Pretty
A
much,
certain
yeah. The North, she
yeah.
would have to, or she gonna have to run right through King's Landings. One of the two. She gonna have to do one of the two. But it's more likely gonna be the North or the Wastelands.
Yeah, because she didn't want to burn down King's Landing. That was one of the approach they were saying.
Yeah. But she could. I mean, it's either Wasteland or she gonna have to go to or she gonna have to go to the North. That's the only two she could probably go to.
Yeah, you're right.
Because
All
because
right.
even if they go to the Hammer Hall, uh, there's not a possibility that they will be safe there, even though they're rebuilding it. But there's no possibility. It's a strong possibility it can still be broken into. Or
Yeah, because it's sort of like a liability. It's in a good point, but it
yeah,
could be a liability due to the yeah.
and then by them knowing that,
Well, you might be right, but I think they're gonna say that for season 3.
I wouldn't be surprised either or. But Me
I think they're
personally, I
gonna
think
save it.
they're gonna
They're gonna save. They saving certain battles, but I
go,
think it's gonna be another battle.
yeah.
Oof. I don't want to say any death predictions. Jeez, some
It's Game of Thrones. Anybody at this point, anybody could go.
that Game of Thrones. You know when somebody about to get killed when they show them too much.
Yeah,
That's like the big giveaway. Like they show them too much. Oh
if you
yeah,
see,
yeah. Oh,
if you see somebody that get too much camera time, you already know what that means.
they normally don't get a lot of. Oh yeah, they on a short leash right there. They on their way out.
Yeah,
All right.
because I think they're gonna save Cole for season 3, and like I said, because of the rivalry between Damon and Aemon, I think that's probably why I say that's probably gonna be the end of season 2. Like as far as deaths, I think that
Ooh.
would be it.
That actually that would be a good finale episode.
Mm-hmm.
Season 2 finale episode. That actually will be. All right, Tay. All right, man. You might have some. You might have to put you in the writers corner. I mean, you got some good ideas over there, man. I might switch. All right. So, anything else you want to add, or you think we're good to
That's
go?
it. Yeah, I think we good to
All
go.
right. All right. I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Also, check out our other content. Oh, leave a comment. We love to hear your comments. Whether you agree, disagree, maybe we left something out. Feel free below in the comment section.
Good.
All right. Peace, Grease.
Good.